Hey, so here's a story I'd like to tell you. It's called Seth Combs is a Mean Bastard. Once upon a time, my old roommate, friend, Josh D'Amigo, won a San Diego Music Award for his album, Raw. The award was Best Local Recording. I am on 2 songs on this album, so I like to think that's why it won. I know that's not true, but I like to pretend. Anyway, Josh won this San Diego Music Award, which is a big deal, especially, if you're a local musician. That's like one of the coolest things you can do in your town, I guess, is to win your town's, music award. And Seth Combs, he was upset. Seth Combs is a writer for City Beat. He was upset that Josh won. He thought, some of his friends that were nominated should have won. And he doesn't really like Josh's music. Josh sings like Little Mermaid songs, and I guess he's more into beards, so they don't go hand in hand. And so shortly after, and Seth likes to drink just like me. Cheers, Seth, if ever you see this. And he was drinking, and he was angry, and he went on Twitter and he said Josh Domingo sucks balls on Twitter. And I found out a couple days later. And here's the thing. First of all, a lot of times people mess up Josh's name. It's Josh D'Amigo, D-A-M-I-G-O. A lot of people say Domingo, Domino, Dominigo. I don't even know. People mess up his name all the time. It's kind of hilarious. And it turns out, I assumed Seth did it intentionally. It was just a mistake. But he wrote Josh Domingo sucks balls. I thought he was just like trying to give him a 1-2 punch. And here's the one thing he didn't do. Now, I don't know if you know Twitter, but on Twitter you can @ someone, like whatever their name is, like I'm Robert Deez. So if someone types Rob Deez sucks balls, I won't know about it unless I do a Rob Deez search. But if someone puts @ Robert Deez sucks balls, then it, I get a flag, like, hey, someone thinks you suck balls. And so it was like that, except he didn't put the @ he just wrote Josh Domingo sucks balls. So it's as if he was talking trash but didn't want Josh to know about it. But Josh found out nonetheless. And then I found out, and I had been drinking. So I went on Twitter, and I wrote, @Combs Seth sucks balls. I put the @. I wanted him to know about it. And then, Josh went on Twitter. He's like, oh, Rob Deez is acting silly. And I was like, what do you mean, @Josh D'Amigo? I'm acting silly? Is that because I said @Combs Seth sucks balls? And we went into this back and forth conversation, and I kept on repeating what I said about @Combs Seth sucking balls. And nothing ever came back of it, I thought that was the end. I was like, okay, well, fair enough. Then a couple days later, I think City Beat came out, and there was a piece in there about the music awards and how they needed an enema. And I have a quote here directly from their article from Seth Combs. It says, and I'm now convinced that the San Diego Music Academy voters are smoking the same shit as Slightly Stupid. How else can you explain Josh Domingo's win for Best Local Recording for Raw? That album should have been called Overcooked and served with a side of cheese. Seth Combs, San Diego City Beat, November 15th, 2009. When I saw that, I was this fucker. That's what he does. He writes for a magazine. But now he's taking it beyond the scope of the people that follow him on Twitter and putting it on paper for all kinds of people to see. And so I was like, well, this guy just took off the gloves. So now I'm going to take off the gloves. And I write songs, so I wrote a song about it. And it goes like this. When I read what you wrote, I thought it was cute. In fact, I even said, aw, so clever the way that you played on the words of Josh's award-winning album, Raw. You said it should have been called Overcooked and served with a side of cheese. Well, I think it's safe to say that you probably overlooked tracks 6 and 7 featuring Rob Deez. When it comes to talking shit, I'm a pro. I do it all the time, I'm a real asshole. But I don't talk shit to be mean. We ain't in high school and I ain't a damn teen. I'm just in it for the laugh. That's why I'm on stage and not behind your back. Shit, I'll write it, record it, and put it on a track. Better yet, play it live and wait for you to react. Chances are you're probably gonna like it, cause there's something kinda dope about the way that I recite it. But homie, don't be excited. Someone tried to warn me not to write this, but I did. Why? Cause you dissed the homie. And well, that just ain't cool. And if you're gonna diss the homie, well then I'm gonna diss you. Now you're entitled to your own opinion, I respect that, keep speaking your mind. And let the record show that I ain't overreacting, I'm just rapping in my spare time. But maybe by the time I'm done, these people might possibly know that City Beats' own Seth Combs is secretly in love with Josh D'Amigo. I said that if you wanna talk shit, that's fine, but you better get in line. Said you can't diss the homie for free. If anyone's gonna talk shit, it's gonna be me. If you wanna talk shit, that's fine, but you better get in line. Said you can't diss the homie for free. If anyone's gonna talk shit, it's gonna be me. Now it all started at the 2009 SDMAs. Josh D'Amigo, the homie, won best local recording, and well, everyone was amazed. But you, Seth Combs, you were drunk that night. The Jack Daniels had made you bitter, so you hopped on your mobile device and you started talking shit on Twitter. Now first of all, I got to give you props cause you were talking shit on Twitter. But at Combs Seth, don't hate on at Josh D'Amigo just because he is a big winner. I'm at Robert Deez, I might be obnoxious, turning talking trash into a trending topic. That's what you did, this is just the feedback. And trust me Seth, I will retweet that. I thought Twitter was the end of it, but it turns out I was wrong. I guess you also like to talk shit in City Beat. Well, I like to talk shit in songs, and my songs get around. I got 7 hits on MySpace just the other day. I'm a lyrical man whore and talking shit is my dance floor. So if you don't want to tango, you might want to watch what you say. Okay? I said that if you wanna talk shit, that's fine, but you better get in line. Said you can't diss the homie for free. If anyone's gonna talk shit, it's gonna be me. If you wanna talk shit, that's fine, but you better get in line. Said you can't diss the homie for free. If anyone's gonna talk shit, it's gonna be me. Now I know you gotta act like you don't like Josh's music, cause it wouldn't seem right, even though you go to bed with the songs in your head like I don't wanna fall asleep tonight. And I wish I could be with you tonight, cause my body's cold and I'm all alone. But when I'm on the phone, it's like it's still at home. And I don't wanna open my eyes. It's a Josh D'Amigo song. The simple fact that you talk trash wasn't the basis for my inspiration. It's the fact that you talk trash in such a well-distributed publication. You wanna diss my boy Josh D'Amigo by using a city beat? Well then I'ma diss you and piss on your ego by using a shitty beat. Now there's a handful of artists that I call friends that I'd be more than happy to defend from shit-talking critics that think that they know a thing or two about music cause they go to shows. But next time you wanna diss a CD, you might wanna make sure that it don't feature me, cause I'm a sensitive guy and I guarantee that I will take that shit personally. Now I don't write for a magazine, I just play the occasional show, so it's gonna take some time for this song to get as much exposure as your article. So you're gonna have to bear with me, for I've only just begun. City Beat circulation is 50,000, so I'm aiming for 50,001. And the Reader did a piece on the song and their circulation's 170,000, so I won. I said if you wanna talk shit, that's fine, but you better get in line. Said you can't diss the homie for free. If anyone's gonna talk shit, it's gonna be me. If you wanna talk shit, that's fine, but you better get in line. Said you can't diss me, amigo, for free. If anyone's dissing Amigo, it's gonna be me. I bet you wear tight pants. You probably smell like a hippie. I don't know if you ride a bike, but if you do, it's probably a fixie.